Good morning and welcome, families, friends, students, and staff members to this year's graduation ceremony. Also, thank you to Mr. Posner and the Atholton High School Wind Ensemble. Before we begin the ceremony this morning, we ask each of you to please silence your cell phones. Now will you please rise for the presentation of the colors? Please remove your hats, and would everyone remain standing for the national anthem and the posting of the national colors, and continue standing until the color guard has left the stage.
So proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Please be seated. Thank you again to Mr. Posner and the Wind Ensemble, as well as the JROTC Color Guard, Mrs. Maloro, and the members of the Atholton High School Choir Program. At this time, I would like to invite Connor Dobson and Catherine McGoyan to introduce our honored guests.
Atholton High School is pleased to acknowledge our special guests. We thank each of them for taking the time to share in this special occasion with us and invite them to stand for recognition as their names are called. Please hold your applause until all our guests have been introduced.
The Honorable Alan Kittleman, Howard County Executive and Atholton alumnus.
Ms. Cynthia Valancourt, Chairman of the Board of Education.
Dr. Bess Altwerger, Vice Chairman of the Board of Education.
Ms. Christine Delmont-Small, Member of the Board of Education. Ms. Sandra French, Member of the Board of Education.
Dr. Michael Martirano, Acting Superintendent, Howard County Public School System.
Ms. Linda Wise, Deputy Superintendent.
The Honorable Guy Gazzoni, Maryland State Senator, District 13.
The Honorable Edward Casemeyer, Maryland State Senator, District 12.
The Honorable Vanessa Adeberry, Maryland State Delegate, District 13 and Atholton alumnus. The Honorable Eric Ebersol, Maryland State Delegate, District 12.
The Honorable Dr. Terry Hill, Maryland State Delegate, District 12.
The Honorable Dr. Clarence Lamb, Maryland State Delegate, District 12.
The Honorable Shane Pendergrass, Maryland State Delegate, District 13.
The Honorable Frank Turner, Maryland State Delegate, District 13.
The Honorable Calvin Ball, Vice Chair, Howard County Council, District 2.
The Honorable Greg Fox, Howard County Council, District 5.
The Honorable Mary Kay Siggety, Howard County Council, District 4.
The Honorable Jane Terraza, Howard County Council, District 3.
Mr. Larry Cohen, former member of the Board of Education.
Ms. Grace Chesney, Chief Accountability Officer.
Ms. Bev Davis, Chief Financial Officer.
Dr. Helen Nixon, Chief Human Resource and Development Officer.
Ms. Diane Martin, Director of the Community Outreach and Engagement. Dr. Regina Masella, Administrative Director, High Schools.
Mr. Carl Schindler, Principal, Applications and Research Laboratory.
Ms. Laura Peter, Assistant Principal, Homewood Center.
Ms. Joanne Hutchins, Principal.
Ms. Kathleen Clark, Assistant Principal.
Ms. Adrienne Nasir, Assistant Principal.
Mr. Patrick Seibel, Assistant Principal.
Ms. Elizabeth DeFrancis, Athletics and Activities Manager.
Ms. Sue Erickson, Advisor, Class of 2017.
Ms. Jessica Grady, Atholton High School Teacher of the Year for the Class of 2017.
And finally, we thank the Atholton High School faculty and family for joining us this morning to celebrate our special occasion.
Our first performers this morning have been best friends since 6th grade. They performed at their 8th grade commencement ceremony and are excited to continue that tradition this year. As active members of Atholton's music program for 4 years, both have enjoyed contributing to different ensembles and music leadership organizations, such as the Atholton Wind Ensemble and the Tri-M Music Honor Society. Elizabeth and Isabelle have both studied music privately for many years, but have always loved performing together. In the fall, Isabelle will be attending Brown University to study public health, and Elizabeth will study biological chemistry at Tulane University. As they go their separate ways, they are excited to share their final public performance with you on this famous stage. Performing Stand in the Light by Jordan Smith, please welcome Isabelle Belleza on piano and Elizabeth Bagley on vocals.
Didn't I tell you I hear what you say? Never look back as you're walking away. Carry the music, the memories, and keep them inside you. Laugh every day. Don't stop those tears from falling down. This is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause the greatest risk we'll ever take is by far to stand in the light and be seen as we are. Stand in the light and be seen as we are. Right in the storms that come raging toward us, we dive, holding our breath as we break through the surface with arms open wide, with arms open wide. This is who I am inside. This is who I am. I'm not gonna hide. 'Cause the greatest risk we'll ever take is by far to stand in the light and be seen as we are. 'Cause the greatest risk we'll ever take is by far to stand in the light and be seen as we are. Stand in the light and be seen as we are. Stand in the light and be seen as we are.
Good morning, parents, faculty, administrators, and of course, graduates. My name is Lila Uttam Singh, and if you don't mind, I'd like to share a story with you. It was a cold morning in January of last year when I first let a stranger into the passenger seat of my car. Honestly, she was a little callous and even threatened to move into the driver's seat if I did anything that displeased her. You guessed it, I was taking my driver's test. It lasted under 2 minutes. I nervously pulled forward, my foot cautiously hovering over the brake. The next few moments were a blur, and before I knew it, I had backed right into a bright orange cone. And yes, much to my chagrin, the test administrator did get to drive my car back to the lot. But after another try, come February, I was licensed, ready to take on the road. Really, a failed driving test is an analogy for high school. The pre-test nerves are freshman year, the year of uncertainty. The blur between nerves and cone collision, well, that's sophomore year. No one remembers it, but it happened. And that head-on crash with the cone, well, that's junior year, for obvious reasons. But that blissful moment when your laminated driver's license comes in the mail with a picture that undeniably looks nothing like you thought it would, plastered on its front, well, that's senior year. Because eventually, all your hard work pays off. Congratulations, graduates. That blissful moment is upon us all. Your hard work will not be forgotten, and neither will all that you've endured. So, friends, I leave you with this. The celebrated poet Drake once said, "You don't worry about fitting in when you custom made." Atholton High School has shaped us into individuals. Thank you to everyone at Atholton for making us, the graduating class of 2017, custom made. Thank you.
Our next performers are musicians whose love for music has brought them here today. Abrian has been singing ever since he could remember, and Ashley has been playing the piano since the 2nd grade. When they leave this stage, Abrian will be heading to Jacksonville University, majoring in musical theater, and Ashley will continue to search for her true passion at Liberty University. They both want to share with their fellow graduates the message that they believe that the class of 2017 will accomplish amazing feats, and hope the uplifting message of this song will have you believing in yourselves too. Performing a rendition of I Believe by Fantasia, please welcome Abrian Nelson and Ashley Kim to the stage.
Have you ever reached the rainbow's end? Did you find your pot of gold? Ever catch a shooting star? Well, tell me, how high did you soar? Ever felt like you were dreaming just to find that you're awake, and the magic that surrounds you can lift you up and guide you on your way? I can see it in the stars across the sky. I dreamt 100,000 dreams before, and now I finally realize. You see, I've waited all my life for this moment to arrive. I believe in the impossible. If I reach deep within my heart, overcome every obstacle, won't let this dream fall apart. You see, I strive to be the very best, shine my light for all to see. 'Cause anything is possible if you believe. I dreamt 100,000 dreams before, now I finally realize. You see, I've waited all my life for this moment to arrive. And finally, I believe.
Welcome, class of 2017. It's been a long ride, but all of your hard work and struggles have paid off. We are about to turn the page and embark upon the next chapter of our lives. We can see the light at the end of the tunnel.
Nope.
Today is your day. You're off to great places. You're off and away.
No pages, no chapters. There is no way we're having a cliche graduation speech. No one remembers those.
I mean, I was just trying to sound nice. These people deserve to hear how hard they've worked, don't they?
Anyway, I am so proud to call myself a graduate of the class of 2017.
20 years from now, when we look back at our time at Atholton, you aren't going to remember that party you weren't invited to or how many likes you had on your Instagram post.
And you're not going to remember the grade on that test you definitely didn't study for, or those English books you spark noted on the way to class.
What you are going to remember is SoundCloud's greatest star, Slick Juice, being graffitied across the portables.
And who could forget the fact that it wasn't okay to dance with 1 foot off the ground, but it was okay for administrators to walk with scissors in their hands in a room packed full of children.
We were the year of the guinea pig. From the new SAT to park testing, it was always, throw it on class of 2017, they'll be fine.
But we aced those park tests, studied again for the new SAT, and couldn't have done too poorly on those senior year finals, considering we're all sitting here about to receive our diplomas.
Throughout the past 4 years, there have been countless forces attempting to break us down and pull us apart. But time and time again, our class stood strong in the face of adversity.
Continue to be the impact makers, the conversation starters, and the risk takers.
Take everything you've learned from this school and the people sitting all around you,
and show the world what it means to be the class of 2017.
I can't wait to see all you accomplish and the things you will discover.
Because remember that for us, high school was simply the launch pad.
And, as the great Dr. Seuss wrote, today is your day, your mountain is waiting, so get on your way.
Congratulations, Atholton class of 2017. We made it.
Distinguished guests, how can you follow them? Aren't they amazing? Our students are just wonderful. So I thank you all. It's really hard to be up here after they're so talented. Distinguished guests, parents, family members, community members, staff, graduates, welcome to Atholton High's 2017 Commencement Ceremony, the 49th Commencement Ceremony in Atholton's history. It is a great honor to share this memorable occasion with you. We are pleased to have so many honorable guests among us this morning, including County Executive Alan Kittleman, a former Atholton graduate. And it is my pleasure to invite Mr. Kittleman forward to bring you greetings and congratulations.
Thank you. It is great to be with you. As a former Atholton member, I sat where you sat 41 years ago. Yeah, they actually had him here at Meriwether 41 years ago. But before I say anything else, I also want to make sure I congratulate Jacob and Ashley. They both served as interns in my office over the last year, so thank you both very much for what you did for me, but also for county government. Let's give them a hand. I also want to give a special congratulations to Griffin Casemeyer, because my good friend Ed and Pam Casemeyer, congratulations to you, Senator. Now, I know I'm a father of 4, and my youngest is graduating next week. I'm kind of going to have a hard time with that. But I want to tell you, I know there are an awful lot of people who have sacrificed for you. A lot of people who have really worked hard to make sure you had what you needed, most especially your parents and your family members who are here, and as well as the teachers and administrators. And I just think it's important that we acknowledge them. And also, a week from today, we will be remembering and honoring the women and men who have paid the ultimate sacrifice for us, who gave their lives on the field of battle so you could have what you have here in this great country. And so I would like, if possible, if any veteran or active military member could please stand up in the audience so we could give you congratulations. And thank you. We would not be here but for your willingness to serve. And I also want to acknowledge any member of the class of 17 of Raider Nation who is planning on going into the military or to an academy. If you could please stand so you could be acknowledged. And again, thank you for your willingness to serve and to make sure that we can continue to have the freedoms that we have. In closing, I would just ask you, class of 17, when you think about those who have sacrificed for you in the past and even in the future, please pay it back. Pay it back by doing whatever you can to treat people with kindness, because when you treat somebody with kindness, it has a ripple effect forever. Congratulations. Go Raider Nation.
Thank you, Mr. Kittleman, for your thoughtful words and being here to celebrate with us this morning. It is also my pleasure to introduce a very familiar voice to share a few of his inspiring words to live by. Mr. Cohen comes to our school once a month and gives... I'm not sure you need an introduction, Mr. Cohen. Anyway, we invite him to give you one final speech. Come on up here.
Thank you, Ms. Hutchins, and thank you, class of 2017. Good afternoon, Atholton, class of 2017, and welcome to Meriwether Post Pavilion and Graduation Day. I'm Larry Cohen, and as always, I hope you're doing well, and I know you are. Congratulations, mission accomplished. This is a very big day for you. Thank you so much for the opportunity and the privilege for getting to know you and for you allowing me to become part of your school and part of the Atholton family. I very much appreciate that. You're all very special to me. You have made me feel part of your school, and again, I thank you. I also want you to know how proud I am of you, not just for what you've achieved and accomplished, but for the fine ladies and gentlemen you are. I am so thrilled to be here and watch you cross the stage. Parents, thank you for the wonderful young students you have sent us. Job well done. Give your parents a round of applause. Thank you, parents and other family members. To Mrs. Hutchins and the staff here at Atholton High School, thank you for your job. You should also be very proud of the work you have done. Give Ms. Hutchins and your staff, Atholton staff, a round of applause. As you move on from here, I want you to remember one thing. There are some people in life who sit on the sidelines and watch things happen. Don't be that type of person. There are some people who sit on the sidelines and let things happen. Don't be that type of person. And then there are people who don't sit on the sidelines, but who make things happen, and that's what I want you to do. I want you to take control of your life, take charge, and make things happen, and go out and make a difference. And I have confidence that each and every one of you can do that. And everybody from your parents to all of your teachers from elementary school through Atholton High School will support you and assist you in any way they can. So thank you. And so now, for the very last time, special from me to you, the Atholton graduating class of 2017, live and unplugged, up front and personal, my closing comments. Work hard, never give up. Maintain your sense of humor. You'll always need that. Use your time wisely. Always do your very best. Have a good, positive attitude. Have confidence in yourself and your abilities. Be honest with yourself and others. respect yourself and others. Always be in control of your attitude, actions, and behaviors. Think before you act, and think before you react. Be nice and kind to each other. Follow through on your commitments and responsibilities. Use good judgment. Make good decisions and good choices. Keep both your body and mind healthy and strong, and always keep love in your heart. And, as always, and most importantly, because we love you and care about you, please come home safely to your family and friends every day. Now, special to the class of 2017, let me add this. No matter where you're off to or where you go from here, my hopes and wishes for you are, may you always be safe, may you always be healthy, may you be happy, may your dreams of today become your realities of tomorrow, may there always be more laughs than tears, may your principles and values always guide you, may you always have the courage and strength and ability to continue to move forward and meet all new challenges. May you do great things and inspire others to do the same. May you make a positive difference in the world, and may the world continue to be a better place because you're here. And finally, may your story continue, and may the best be yet to come. Thank you as always for listening. Have a great day. Congratulations again. Best wishes for the future. Love to you all. Keep in touch. And of course, keep smiling. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Cohen, for your words. Very inspirational. As I begin, I'd like to take a moment to thank my administrative team, Ms. Clark, Ms. Nasir, Mr. Seibel, and Mr. Francis, for their endless leadership, guidance, and support. I am very fortunate to work with them each and every day. I also want to thank our graduation coordinators, Ms. Kelly and Ms. Bonomo Thomas, for pulling this all together for us this morning. They are amazing, and their efforts are greatly appreciated by all. Thank you, Ms. Kelly, Ms. Bonomo Thomas. I also would like to recognize the staff of Atholton. Their hard work and dedication, both in the classroom and out, have been instrumental in helping our graduates get to where you are today. And parents, where would we be without you? Your guidance have provided for your children, and your support to our entire school is second to none. I know you have a great sense of pride this morning, so congratulations for a job well done. Treasure this moment. Class of 2017. It is truly an honor to stand in front of you this morning and congratulate you on today's accomplishments, the closing of the last chapter of high school. You're an amazing group of young men and women, and you certainly made a difference in our school. Your leadership, your sportsmanship, your creativity, hard work, insight, and your passion for your beliefs have impacted us all. We are very, very proud of you. You set out to make things better by changing them, and I know you will continue to make courageous changes in the future, and others will benefit from your efforts. I will always value the difference you've made for me personally. Thank you. You have made it to this point by listening to your parents, your teachers, your coaches, and all those voices of authority. They have helped develop your character and develop your morals for the last 18 years or so. They have told you what you should do. Those voices have been your conscience and your voice of reason. Well, now is the time to listen to your own internal voice, the voice that sometimes whispers inside you. This is a voice that does not necessarily tell you what you should do, but instead it tells you what you could do. That's your intuition, your passion, your heart. Hear that voice and embrace it. Stay true to yourself and create your own path. If your heart is in it, it will never steer you wrong. As you venture into the world and find yourselves and your career, remember to find joy in what you do. You're going to have to continue to persevere, so you might as well do it in something you truly love. Remember, you can do anything you put your mind to. Listen to your voice, but don't let your morals or ethics be swayed. You have worked very hard to get where you are today, so continue that effort. If you're going to do something, give it 100% and nothing less. If you're not successful the first time, you'll know you gave it your all. Strive to learn something new every day and build on what you have accomplished. And when you get where you're going, no matter where that may be, don't forget to help the next person in line. Lend a hand to those following in your footsteps. Share your knowledge. Be a mentor. Continue to work to make a difference in others' lives. Remember to show compassion. It is through our differences that we find strength. It is easy to be kind to your friends, your family, but be kind to those less fortunate, strangers, your colleagues, co-workers, those who are different, even those who may appear angry or upset. Show them your compassion too, because you have to give in order to receive. Take pride in how far you come and have faith in how far you will go. You are already so successful, and I'm confident in what the future will bring because I know it is in your hands. I feel very fortunate to have gotten to know you over the past 2 years as individuals, and I thank you for your positive impact you've had on Atholton community and your contributions to our tradition of excellence. My personal best wishes to each and every one of you, and I cannot wait to congratulate you, sorry guys, as you walk across the stage. Congratulations, class of 2017. You are amazing. We are pleased to have Dr. Martirano, Howard County School System Superintendent, and Ms. Valancourt, the Chairman of the Board of Education, and Dr. Altwerger, the Vice Chair Board of Education, to certify and award the diplomas to Atholton High. Dr. Martirano, would you like to have a few words? Okay.
Good morning. You look absolutely wonderful. And I am so honored to serve as the interim superintendent for the Howard County Public School Systems. Good morning to our parents as well. And to all the members who used to live in my former neighborhood off of River's Edge Road, good morning to all of you as well. It is so good to be home. So young people, it's great to see you. As I said, you look marvelous. And many of you I don't know personally, but I do know you. I do know you based upon the hopes and dreams and expectations that you've set for your life. I do know your parents, although I don't know them personally, but like every set of parents across our nation, across our state, and in our county, they want the very best for you. We are a community that is bound by our commitment to our young people. And it's rather symbolic that we are surrounded today, as you are surrounded, amongst all of our elected officials, our school leaders, your parents. You are at the center of our thoughts. And it wasn't too long ago that I was standing on this stage with a class of 2005 when my daughter graduated from Atholton High School. And I think back to that moment as such a day of hope. And I have 3 of my own beautiful children who are now young adults. And so today I just briefly want to talk to you as a dad who cares, as a dad who most recently has just become a grandfather. And, well, thank you, because he has that same effect on me too. I just look at his pictures and he just gave me another douse of cuteness, and I have to be awoken from that trance of cuteness. I love him. I love my 3 children, and I love all of you. And the few things that I want to tell you as a dad, as I'm this wise old guy now, with a little bit more gray than what I once had. But my heart is big. My heart is full of love and care for young people. And a few things that I've learned along the way that I want you to think about are very clear in terms of as you venture out in your life. First and foremost, you only get one chance to make a first impression, so make it a good one. And you've already made a good impression on the new guy. So thank you. Punctuate your work with excellence and always, always, always deliver more than what is expected. Always give more. Be kind, please, I ask all of you. Please be kind always and respectful to everyone, because every one of us is fighting a battle. Every one of us has a challenge. And our true definition of life is, how do we treat the less fortunate, the individuals who need an extra help? So always be kind. And to paraphrase Maya Angelou, people may forget what you said or what you did, but they will never, ever forget how you made them feel or what you did for them. And my personal mantra in life that I have used my entire life, and I want to share it with you, 5 simple words. And if you carry nothing else away today from what I said, please remember this. Work hard and always be kind. Work hard and be kind. Your principal is certified that you are ready to graduate. Now let's make it official. Principal Joanne Hutchins, I hereby accept that these members of the Atholton High School class of 2017 have met the appropriate graduation requirements and are eligible to receive the Maryland High School diploma or appropriate certificate. So, to the class of 2017, I offer you a lifetime and wish for happiness, health, and success. Go forth and make a difference. Do no harm, and always be others-centered. Thank you very much. Congratulations.
Thank you, Dr. Martirano. At this time, we'd like to have Dr. Altwerger up for a speech, if you will.
Good morning, everyone. On behalf of the Howard County Board of Education, it is now my distinct honor and privilege to offer heartfelt congratulations to all of the graduates and families of Atholton High School. Graduates, in just a few moments, I won't be because of this, but Board Chair Cynthia Valancourt will hand you your diplomas and send you off on your next journey in life. I hope that you'll embark on a journey filled with deep pride in your accomplishments and also with great appreciation for your families who've helped you reach this day by supporting you, encouraging you, and in many cases, sacrificing you for you. And please don't forget the talented... No, yeah, they didn't sacrifice you, they sacrificed for you. I hope. And please don't forget the talented and dedicated Atholton teachers and staff members who also deserve your sincere gratitude. Believe it or not, they have worked just as hard as you have to get to this day. Like all graduates of Howard County Public Schools, you've received a great academic education at Atholton, but perhaps more importantly, you've learned to appreciate and value the beautiful palette of diverse cultures, traditions, languages, and abilities reflected in your fellow students. Your diverse student body continues Atholton's legacy of outstanding achievement in a wide range of academic areas, as well as the arts, athletics, dance, music, performance. There's no doubt in my mind that Atholton has provided you with a well-rounded, outstanding education that will prepare you for the future. But for you, the graduating class of 2017, this period in history, in the history of our nation, our county, and our city, has provided you with opportunities to learn many equally important lessons. Here are just a few. First, you've learned that democracy is a living organism that must be continually nurtured and protected through active, thoughtful participation of every person who reaps its benefits. Its future isn't guaranteed simply by stepping into the voting booth, which you will do every 4 years, I hope, but by our everyday commitment to be informed, to think critically, and to always act on behalf of our core values of equality, liberty, and justice. You've also learned that although we are privileged to live in beautiful, diverse Howard County, our community is not immune to intolerance. But you have also learned that by engaging with others in honest and respectful dialogue, and by participating in peaceful acts of love and unity, we can rise above it. As our city of Columbia celebrates its 50th birthday, there is renewed excitement and optimism for its future, but also a rededication to its founding principles. We learn from this that whether building a city or building a life, starting out with a clear vision and core values will keep you moving toward your goals, no matter what rocks may lie in your path. Whatever your next steps, furthering your education, pursuing employment, or engaging in service, I hope you will carry on the legacy of the many proud Atholton graduates who are making a difference in the world around us and making our country and county a more just, loving, and peaceful home for us all. So, are you ready to get your diplomas? Yeah! On behalf of the Howard County Board of Education, I wish you a hearty congratulations and best wishes for a fantastic future. Thank you.
Dr. Martirano, can you come up here just for a second? I want to say this statement very clear, because I just want to make sure that everything is up. As a principal at Atholton High, I hereby certify that the graduates before you have met all the requirements for graduations as set forth by Howard County Public School System and the Maryland State Department of Education. They are eligible to receive the high school diploma, a certificate of completion, or a certificate of attendance. Thank you.
It said, I'm honored to welcome Dr. Martirano, and please share a few more words. I'm sorry. I accept.
Abid Ali Abbas. Roshan Abraham. Aaliyah Courtney Adams. Ayodele Thomason Adelaja. Adedayo Adebusala Adetunji. Joseph Danger Adrian. Felicia Yvonne Ain. Kadir Ahmad. Tuba Nadrat Ahmed. Emily Margaret Amuti. Susanna Lorraine Acherico. Luis Manolo Altamirano. Jessica Lynn Altman. Jake Anthony Villapando Adet. Busayo Grace Ayeni. Kira Lee Bacon. Elizabeth Ann Bagley. Jason Patrick Bailey. Omar Sam Baker Aga. Nicholas Armand Balmadir. Matthew Philip Barilla. James Michael Barrett. Gabriel Elijah Baskerville. Edgar Antonio Batanga. Denver James Bean. Taylor Lee Bean. Amanda Rose Beck. Joseph Hagan Beck. Paige Genevieve Beidelman. Solomon Belai.
Lucy Gardner Belden. Haley Elizabeth Bell. Isabelle Marie Belleza. Kelly Ann Benz. Isabella Diana Berkheimer. Caldwell Howard Bibbs. Sonia Bahare Blackhall. Kendrick Javante Blizzard. Dominique Desiree Bolar. Shaylin Ariana Bond. Jacob Ronald Borgwart. Brienne William Boulay. Scott Charles Bauer. Malcolm Riggs Braxton. Marissa Patrice Breeden. Eric Christian Brissett. David Bricken. Amani Kiera Brown. Cameron Johanna Brown. Maxwell David Bryant. Habib Bundu. Reed Guy Bunyard. Samaya Cam. Darian Han Campisi. Natalia Janet Cantarero Sorto. Anna Michelle Carlisle. Kyle William Cavalier.
Calvin Atticus Chang. Melanie Rose Chin. Sue Jung Choi. Noah Simon Chong. Nicholas Andrew Saccone. Henry Drake Root Mechanic. Abigail Caitlin Clark. Christian William Clark. Joshua Reed Clemens. Sam Delvecchio Collins. Taylor Marie Kuhn. Amy Rose Cornell. Adam Julian Courts. Samuel Elliott Counts. Caleb James Crone. Erin Elizabeth Dabney. Jeet Ashwin Dulsanier. Amanda Emily Davis. Madeline Renee DeSalle. Jeffrey Marcello DeMattier. Dylan Ryan Donraj. Jonathan Edward Ditch. Andrew Javon Dobson. Connor David Dobson. Christian Isaiah Dofut.
Christopher Dong. Tara Margaret Donovan. Kenya Elizabeth Downey. Tessa Riley Dress. DeAndre Joseph Drummond. Jelani Du Bois Dula. Luke Kiernan Duncan. Justin Ashad Edison. Holly Anita Ann Edsel. Philip Kaiser Earhart. Sheila Ashani Shishvan. Bobby Simone Ingram. Ashley Taylor Ensor. Caitlin Alexandra Fulton. James Martin Farmer. Kelly Ann Flynn. Ryan Alexander Forbes. Noah Dale Foster. Rachel Ann Foster. Samantha Fu. Shantasia Rajay Gathers. Rishma Katu. Jordan Kamal Gay. Georgia Ann Gaylor. Catherine Mawali Gabeki. Jeremy Christopher Gentle.
Joshua Ashby George. Michael John Jero Christodolos. Camden Emmett Gilreath. Trahera Avion Gladden. Ruth Victoria Ann Glenn. Cullen Liam Goodwinshun. Datrell Maurice Gordon. Casey Ann Grant. Samantha Lynn Greenblatt. Benjamin Walker Gross. Paige Marie Grisky. Nima Nasir Gulzari. Kevin Stone Hageman. Casey James Hardell. Gregory David Harris. Rohan Harris. Sophia Nicole D. Harrison. Ovais Hassan. Kareem Hassan Hassan. Monet Apri Ann Hawkins.
Ashley Taylor Hemphill. John Milton Harriet III. Venesia Andrea Lee Hill Edwards. Mason Allen Hillmore. Christopher Sung Huang. Amelia Caroline Huggins. Christopher David Hunt. Sharon Uchachi Irabor. Kyle Chandler Irvin. Michael Terrell Irvin. Nicholas Wayne Jackson. Elizabeth Rose Jacobs. Nicholas Edward Jazuski. Cyrus River Jenkins. Randall Jennings Jr. Kaya Lachey Jones. Ryan Madison Jones. Elizabeth Michelle Jordan. Jin Kang. Natalie Rose Kahn.
Farron May Katz. Hope Caroline Kelly. Leanne Howe Kai. Sophia Layla Kesri. Calvin Young Kim. Hyungjun Kim. G.O. Kim. Joseph Haewoon Kim. Patrick Kendrick Conchow. Jamie Hope Kotler. Calvin Hung Kwang. Aishna Pravinvatsa Kumar. Meghna Karup. Madison Mi Young Kwan. Ashley Serene Kim. Jacob Howard Lamp. Corey Joseph Lau. Laraj Malik Lawrence.
Joseph Anthony Lazari. Angela Christine Lee. Ethan Yingchen Lee. Jennifer Young-Hyun Lee. Tae-Yun Grant Lee. Timothy Bisheng Lin. Niall Fulong Liu. Owen Zoe Liu. Ella Grace Looney. Benjamin Shulman Lavera. Joseph Manok Le. Ross Robert McDonald, Christopher Louis Mignani, Shalin Parthu Mahadevia, Muskan Monroy, Jacoby Rashad Joseph Mansoure, Sebastian Ho Merrick, Jacob Alexander Marlowe, Lauren Camille Marshall, Ashley Marie Martin, Christian Alfonso Martin, Sarah Nasrali Marvi, Kaiten Leona Matrangola,
Luke Nicholas Matthews. Kelly Reagan McAllister. Elizabeth Arlene Medina. Darian Akeem Medley. Leanne Marie Melendez. Daniel Samuel Merkowitz Bustos. Samantha Jane Miller. Jamia Tajay Minds. Catherine Edelweiss Magallon Cabellos. Evan James Monty. Richard Charles Mooney. Aman Luis Moore. Chad Benjamin Mowry. Harry J. Murphy. Alexander Randall Myers. Arjun Nair. Abigail Wubet Nagasi. Abrian Warren Nelson.
Duong Theodore Win No. Veronica Thi No. Leah Huangyan Win. Danae Kayla Nicholson. Elias Josiah Nicholson. Rose Lee Carlson Nicholson. Kristen Michelle Knoppinger. Carl Brian Oberly. Anyakwe Aruna Okabela Wanadi. Kevin Joseph Alangsi. Ryan Matthew Olson. Oduneo Ayudele Olusanya. Nathaniel Mobiology Oni. Chioma Ifinawa Anyimachi. Allison Marie Orlowski. Marcus James Osborne. Ishana Mel Parek. Jason Park. Yuna D. S. Park. Jason Clyde Oliver Parkins. Hirsch Hathul Patel. Puneet Ravi Patel. Tristan Eric Patla. Kendall Sarah Catherine Purdue. Nicholas Andrew Karamiko Perlin.
Colt Alexander Pettit. Thomas Dodd Petty. Maya Celeste Phillips. Connor Patrick Phipps. Jalen Lene Powell. Sonia Gita Punjabi. Daniel Shane Quinn. Michael Benjamin Rados. Arhamor Rauf. Steffi Reggie. Naftali Kaylee Remy. Derek Anthony Revels. Xavier Alejandro Ray. Anthony Michael Rich. Jasmine Aaliyah Richmond. Monet Kiera Rivers. Daniel Patrick Rorty. Evan Glenn Rogers. Noah Benjamin Rogofsky. Benjamin Maxwell Rosicki. Logan Tarl Cabot Roylo. Jessica Madeline Rozo. Jillian Marshall Sadler.
Anvir Kaur Sani. Sally J. Salkini. Samantha Ann Santelices. Reginald Lozana Santiago. Corinna Madison Sarney. Dean Anthony Schwartz. Timothy James Cianella. Marin Holly Scott. Juancho Mejia Cerquina. Morgan Isabelle Shapiro. Shinyi Shirley Shi. Caroline Marie Seal. Brittany Nicole Sindal. Divya Jyoti Singh. Nicholas Clive Andrew Smelly. Brandon Christopher Smalla. Christian Young Solberg. Juliana Marie Stiegel. William Patrick Stevens.
Brett Thomas Swanson. Jared Alexander Swanson. Tigist Befakadu Tamrat. Noah Yawat Tesham. Andrew John Maxwell Dahlheimer. Ryan Philip Thomas. Kira Nicole Thompson. Soraya Sharonell Thompson James. Dominic Edward Totaro III. Kang Huang Tran. Lila Amit Udam Singh. Francesca Venegas. Eleanor Heath Van Vranken. Tom Tat Bao Vong. Brooke Louise Walker. Tyler Joseph Wall. Alexander Mendel Washington. Reese Ariana Washington. Jacob Cole Waterworth. Raina Salome Wells. Joseph Muin Wang. Ryan Hollinger Whalen. Omar Anthony Williams Jr. Zaria Taja Williams.
Andrew Michael Wallstetter. Andrew Carroll Wallach. Jackson Taylor Walter. Gina Marie Wan. Crystal Joy Wood. Michael Reed Wyman. Amber Ivy Mabel Wynn. Tien Sia. Jahyang Joseph Shie. Kwame Kessie Yaboa. Juwan Anthony E. Jennifer Young Yoon Yu. Artyom Joseph Zeller. Yifan Zhang.
Ms. Valancourt, please allow the following Howard County Public School System staff members to award their children's diplomas. Nya Clark, Bonnie Branch Middle School. Maximilian Benjamin Kwong Hyung Clark. Tamara Colton, Burley Manor and Harper's Choice Middle School. Adira Layla Colton. Katie DeBlasis, Fulton Elementary School. Kathleen Daly DeBlasis. Stacy Halpern, Phelps Luck Elementary School. Jared Marshall Halpern. Lisa Hansen Vigladi, Mount Hebron High School. Anderson Edward Hansen. Kathy Hersey, Murray Hill Middle School. Teddy Joseph Hersey. Edward Case Mayer, Maryland State Senator. Griffin Kenneth Case Mayer. Sandra Kleinberger, Clarksville Elementary School. Sarah Christine Kleinberger. Claire Krasnick, Running Brook Elementary School. Emmy Rose Krasnick. Cecilia McDonald, Hammond High School. Ryan Keith McDonald. Catherine McNamara, Guilford Elementary School. Lauren Jane McNamara. Brett and Jennifer Rankin, Wild Lake High School and Wild Lake Middle School. Skylar Ray Rankin. Scott Robinson, Mount Hebron High School. Lauren Elizabeth Robinson. Lisa Sala, Homewood Center. Benjamin Lazo Sala. Sheila Shaw, Atholton Elementary School. Caitlin K. Shaw. Karen Simcock, Phelps Luck Elementary School. Jack Duncan Simcock. Camille Washington, Bowman Bridge Elementary School. Sean Devin Washington. Edward White, Northfield Elementary School. Kaylee Alexandra White. At this time, we welcome Kate DeBlasis, Senior Class President, to the podium.
Congratulations, Atholton Class of 2017. My name is Kate DeBlasis, and it has been my honor serving as your senior class president and working with the SGA for the past 4 years. I would like to take a moment to thank all students, staff, and families who made today possible. As we graduate, I hope you all fondly remember the last 4 years, and I wish each of you the greatest success for the future. At this time, I ask for the class of 2017 to please stand for the turning of the tassel.